There is a quiet, revolutionary idea that comes from the world of systems science, and it goes something like this: the intelligence is not in the individual, it is in the connections between them. This is not an inspirational slogan. It's a direct challenge to one of our most deeply held cultural myths, the myth of the solitary genius. We are raised on stories of the lone visionary, the singular mind that imposes its will upon the world. We look for the leader, the CEO, the choreographer, the person with the master plan. We believe that for a system to be intelligent, it must be controlled by an intelligent agent. But what if the most profound intelligence has no leader at all? I want you to picture a winter sky at dusk. A few birds appear, then a few more. Suddenly, a trickle becomes a torrent, and thousands, then tens of thousands of starlings converge. What happens next is one of the most beautiful and baffling spectacles in the natural world, a murmuration. The flock ceases to be a collection of birds and becomes a single entity, a living, breathing cloud that twists, turns, and flows like a liquid sky. It expands and contracts, creating intricate, impossible shapes. It moves with a purpose and a coherence that seems to defy explanation. It looks like a ghost in the machine, a single consciousness guiding 100,000 bodies. And so we ask the obvious question: who is in charge? Where is the lead bird? Where is the choreographer, sending out the signals? How can they all turn in perfect unison without crashing into each other? For decades, scientists were as mystified as we are. They looked for a leader, they looked for a signal, they looked for a complex plan. They found nothing. The answer, when it came, was far more elegant and far more radical. There is no leader. There is no plan. The breathtaking intelligence of the murmuration is not located in any single bird. It is an emergent property of the system itself, governed by three incredibly simple local rules that each bird follows. Separation: don't crowd your immediate neighbors. Alignment: steer towards the average heading of your neighbors. Cohesion: steer towards the average position of your neighbors. That's it. Each bird is only aware of its 7 closest neighbors. It's not thinking about the shape of the flock. It's not receiving commands from a leader. It is only paying attention to its immediate environment and following these 3 simple rules. And from that local, decentralized simplicity, the global, breathtaking complexity of the murmuration emerges. The ghost is not a leader, it is the product of connection. This isn't just a story about birds, it is a profound lesson for us. We are obsessed with top-down control. We design our companies, our organizations, and our projects like a general commanding an army. We create complex strategic plans, detailed roadmaps, and rigid hierarchies, believing that this is the only way to manage complexity. We create bottlenecks because we believe intelligence must flow from the top. But the murmuration offers a different model. It suggests that true resilience, adaptability, and intelligence are not achieved by concentrating power and control in a single place. They are achieved by fostering simple, powerful rules of interaction at the local level. What if, instead of designing a perfect 5-year plan, we focused on perfecting the rules of how our teams interact? What if, instead of relying on the vision of a single leader, we trusted that a powerful vision could emerge from a group of individuals who are simply aligned, cohesive, and giving each other space? The lesson from the starlings is not to abandon leadership or planning. It is to understand that the most powerful systems are not built on command and control. They are built on connection and trust. The goal is not to be the smartest bird in the flock, The goal is to build a better flock by improving the quality of the interactions, knowing that if you get the connections right, a genius that no single individual possesses will emerge.